Hi everyone, I hope this finds you in good health. This learning is done in the merit of a refuah shlema and complete healing for Daniel Shmuel ben Nurit. Welcome to Emunah Until the Sunset. In these emails, I try to focus on ideas of Emunah in the Parshiot, the portions we read from the Torah. Emunah, generally translated as faith, can also be described as accustoming oneself to see all the phenomena of life as manifestations of God's presence. This week's Parsha is a double portion, Nitzavim-Vayelech. The Parsha opens with an interesting statement. You are all standing this day before the Lord your God, the leaders of your tribes, Roshechem Shivtechem, your elders and your officers, Ziknechem Veshotrehem, every man of Israel, Kol Ish Yisrael, your young children, your women, and your convert who is within your camp, both your woodcutters and your water drawers. There's a bit of a contradiction here. The Torah speaks broadly at first. You all are standing here, but then goes on to describe the distinctions between different kinds of people. If we're really emphasizing the unity of Am Yisrael, of the people of Israel, why the need for this division? The Lubavitcher Rebbe, Menachem Mendel Schneerson, taught that this seeming contradiction reveals an important idea. Of course there must be unity amongst us, but at the same time each of us has their own unique contribution to make. Our own individual tafkid, our mission, our task, our purpose. But how can we say we're the same if there are distinctions? Have you ever done a group project? Did reading the words group project just give you PTSD? If the answer is yes, you have. I cannot name a single group project I've done where the division of work was equal and fair. When you have a group of people working together toward one goal, there is definitely a sense of unity, but unity without accountability means there is no incentive for individuals to work hard on their own. The solution is assigning each person to a particular area and grading them on their contribution only. When each person is accountable for their own mission and everyone knows who is supposed to do what, the total project is exponentially better. My sister Leah and I are obsessed with a group workout called Orange Theory. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I love everything about Orange Theory. The loud music, the variety of equipment and exercises. It's a really great place. What I did not like about Orange Theory was partner day. Unless I was there with Leia, in which case it was fine. Dreaded partner day. Every few months, the administration likes to switch things up and force us to, I shudder to even say this, talk to each other. I was in Orange Theory to work out, not to make friends, darn it. When it's partner day, you are paired with someone and you do partner workouts, tandem workouts. One person runs on the treadmill for half a mile, and when they're done, they pass the proverbial baton to their partner, and it is awful. You're stressed because you want to run fast, or row fast, or do your weights fast, and this stranger is waiting on you. You're wondering, like, what if I'm slowing them down? Or what if I'm rushing through the workout and they're annoyed with me? It's very tough. Before every partner day, though, the coaches make sure to remind everyone not to push themselves too hard. Apparently, everyone's numbers, that, being the calories burned, miles run, kilometers rode, weights repped, etc., go way up on partner day. For one, this calmed me down because I didn't feel so alone in my partner day anxiety. And secondly, it proves my previous point. When people know and how we achieve, we do the work. If you slack off, your partner doesn't get such a good workout. If you don't pull your own weight, others do suffer. This is why we are decidedly different and distinct, but always united. We're working towards a larger goal, but each person's chelek, their portion of this goal, must be done to its fullest extent. When the goal of each person is accomplished by them and only them, we are finally one before God. In a later part in Nitzavim, we read something really famous and really beautiful. For this commandment which I command you this day is not concealed from you, nor is it far away. It is not in heaven that you should say, who will go up to heaven for us and fetch it, to tell it to us so that we can fulfill it? Nor is it beyond the sea that you should say, who will cross to the other side of the sea for us and fetch it, to tell it to us so we can fulfill it? Rather, this thing is very close to you. It is in your mouth and in your heart so that you can fulfill it. I really love pointing out how succinct and exact the Torah is. No single letter is extraneous, and yet here we have a piece of poetry, sentences on sentences of beautiful imagery. And it's all essential. What sticks out to me personally in this is the Torah's dismissal of shifting blame. Don't say someone else will do it. Don't say who will do this for me. This thing, this Torah, is close to you. Ki karov alecha. It is accessible to, operative word, you. It's accessible by all of us. You may have experienced this, but because Torah is in us already, when we begin to learn, we feel a sense of homecoming, of familiarity. But we aren't born with a head full of Torah knowledge, of ethical knowledge. Yes, there is that famous idea from the Talmud that a child learns the whole Torah while still in its mother's womb, but then is slapped on the mouth, our Cupid's bow, and forgets it all. In life, though, we have to take personal responsibility and seek it out. Like we discussed above, we have our own missions, our own purposes, and the collective mission can only be achieved if we all take proper responsibility and pull our weight. As a member of Am Yisrael, every day is Partner Day. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much for listening.